So John, can you take us through the decision to drop Logan McDonald and how that conversation went?
Oh, it's not easy. I've been on the other side of that conversation as a player, so it's not an easy thing to do. He's a terrific young player with a great future ahead of him, and we made the decision because we thought that was the best lineup for tomorrow. So very tough for him, but he's a great kid, and he'll bounce back bigger and better.
And is that decision so that Hayden McLean is more of a second ruck option due to Sam Reid not being 100%? And is that correct in saying that Reid isn't 100%?
Well, without actually going through the lineup and giving you our game plan, we've got a few options that we've got in the team tomorrow to be able to use at different times during the course of the game. So we felt that the mix for tomorrow's game and the particular set of circumstances that we've got, that was the best mix for us.
Can you just take us inside Sam Reid's week? Were you always confident he'd get up, and does he have to do any other fitness tests between now and 2:30 tomorrow?
Yeah, we felt that obviously when we subbed him out last week, we'd push him too hard during the course of the game, so that was the first step, and he's got some scans on Monday, and that was really encouraging, and so we were confident from that point. He did some training on Thursday, did exactly what he needed to do, and felt really good from that. So as we sit here now, he's ready to play, and so we get into tomorrow, and we expect him to be playing.
Just ask you on Justin McInerney is the other one who's been under an injury cloud. Have you any concern around him during the week, or were you always confident he'd get up and play?
Medical staff have been terrific, and they were always confident that he'd be right. He finished the game off last week. He went back on the game and finished it off strongly, so that was always a good sign. He did all of training on Thursday, so he's right to go.
Just back on Logan McDonald, have you sort of pulled him aside and had a discussion with him to make sure he's okay and keep him up for the week?
I think the boys have been pretty helpful with Logan. I think it's one of the most heartbreaking positions you can be in, and as Horse said before, he's got such a big future at our club, and hopefully this is just a small little step in a downward for him. But look, he'll take it hard, but at the same time, his attitude's been incredible. He's still preparing like he'll play. All week he's trained like he'll play, and that's been his attitude whether he's been playing the reserves or seniors. And his attitude's been incredible. He's been so confident in this team, and he has a big belief in what we can do, and no doubt that'll hold him in good stead in the future. So it's obviously really tough for him, but the way he's handled it's been incredible.
And John, what do you weigh up with a call like that, especially when it's a young player who you know is going to get a hell of a lot out of an experience like playing in a grand final, but obviously you're weighing up with team balance and picking the best side? Oh,
we just have to do the right thing by what the team needs tomorrow, and that's where it starts and ends, and it's not an easy thing to do, but you go through those decisions and you need to give yourself the best chance with the circumstances we've got tomorrow to play against a team that's finished 2 games clear on top of the ladder and been the dominant team all year. We need to get it right. We need to get it right at selection. We need to get it right tomorrow in the way we play. And so we know it's going to be a huge challenge, and we need to make sure we get everything right.
It's a big key for them is being able to get loose, in particular across half back. Have you got a plan to target him in particular because he's important?
Oh yeah, he is. I mean, they've got plenty of important players. I mean, he'll find himself loose at different times just because of the way he plays. He's such a great reader of the play, and sometimes you just can't do much about it. A bit like what Scotty just said. We look at what the opposition's strengths are, and there's many of them. If you wouldn't get any sleep if you just thought about them all week. So we understand and respect Geelong's strength. As I mentioned, they're 2 games clear on top of the ladder. He's one of their strengths, but they've got many of them. But it's then making sure that we just remind ourselves of what we do as well. So it's 2 teams in good form. They trust each other's systems, and so that's what will make it a great grand final.
As Franklin says, going around another year, and what do you think a premiership would do for his legacy at the Swans?
It's bloody exciting to have Lance going around another year. He's the moment he's come to Sydney, I think we look at our success over that period, and you don't have a premiership, but the amount of times we've been right up there fighting for one just shows the amount of success he can bring to a game. I've been front row seats for a number of years of seeing what Bud can do out in the field, and to have him then develop into such a senior figure at the role and now guide this young group through, and to get them up the scratch to this next level and back to where we think we belong is really exciting, and no doubt he's taken a really strong leadership role over the last couple of years, and no doubt again will next year, and his experience, his leadership, his effort out on the field is incredible. So to have him continue to go around, no doubt his body's feeling good, he's confident in himself. I think he just wanted to get off his back and focus on this week.
Luke, you did a job on Geordie to go last week. Is that a role you're pretty comfortable playing, and one we might see tomorrow against one of the star Cats midfielders?
I think this whole year our midfield as a group has been really comfortable in those roles, whether it's myself, Millsy, Rowbottom. We've done it a number of times during the year. We've got a really balanced midfield, and we think that working together and building that synergy has kind of grown over the year, and we'll continue to do that tomorrow, whether there is someone at different times going to another.
John, watching the players who are playing their first grand final tomorrow during the parade and here on stage, it looked like they really enjoyed it. Has that been something you've encouraged this week to them?
Yeah, that's a great thing about youth, isn't it? You sort of you just go into it and you lap it up and enjoy it and live in the moment, and that's really important to be able to do that. The enthusiasm and the excitement that those younger blokes bring to our team has been critical on and off the field. So, you know, we really feed off that. So they've obviously enjoyed the day. It'd be hard not to. It's a great day to see so many people out here. It was amazing. You know, going down the river and seeing the people, you know, coming up here in the utes as well was fantastic. So. You know, we understand we've got a good core group of younger players that this is their first experience of it. We know that Geelong are really experienced, but you know, they'll be okay. They really enjoy it. They're a good young group, and part of it is just soaking it up, but also knowing when to switch back on to what's really important, and we're confident they can get that balance right.